Guys, it's 34 degrees and I'm melting. Like, I'm so warm. I've done a bit of sunbathing this morning, but I'm actually off to IKEA because there's a few home bits I want to get, and I'm also thinking it might not be as busy. It is a Saturday, but because it's such nice weather, I'm hoping everyone else is going to be out so I can kind of whiz around IKEA and find all my goodies that I need. If you have been watching my videos for a while, you would have seen my house tour and where I mentioned a few items that I wanted to get. I have actually got a few of those off of Amazon just because I got a gift card, so that was great to be able to use that. But there is an IKEA right round the corner from me, which I'm so excited to go to. I haven't been there in about 3 or 4 months because it got to a point where I was going every week and my bank just couldn't handle it. So we're treating ourselves today. Christian is out with his guy friends doing fun stuff. One of his mates has come down to London who actually lives in Oxford, so they're just chilling, having a good time. So I thought I would make this most of my free day and go to IKEA. And I'm going to take you with me because I've got no one to ask opinions for, so hopefully you can help me pick out some good things. I'm looking for some prints, and I'm looking for like a rug and just some home bits to kind of pull everything together a bit more. I feel like as we're adjusting to summer as well, I always like to freshen up some home items, so it'll be a good one. Also, I'm wearing this headband, which I don't usually do, from Primark, but I just had to sew it back together because I just tried to put it around my fat head and it broke, just gave up on life, pinged apart, so I've just sewn it back together. I've worn it like twice, so, and I do have a big head. I just put you down because you're really heavy, but I just wanted to go through kind of my process for going into IKEA because it can be quite overwhelming, so I just thought I'd give some tips about the way I go around it. I mean, I don't find it as difficult because I bloody love IKEA, but what I do is go around the house and kind of note things down that I'm looking for, just so I can kind of pinpoint the areas I need to go to. And also I always look online before I go, just see what they've got in stock, whether it's worth the trip round, because I do spend like a few hours in there, so if I don't find anything it's always a bit disheartening. So I definitely know there are some things in there that I definitely want, and that's always cool just to make sure like you can check some items off your list and keep an eye out for those whilst you're in the store, which makes things a lot easier because, as we all know, there's a lot of stuff. But I'm going to stop talking now and get my shoes on and get going. I've got Drag Race on in the background. Just thought before we go I'll just quickly whiz you through my outfit because that is always fun and everyone always loves to know what everyone's wearing. So, headband, Primark, probably wouldn't recommend, but I think it's cute. And hides the grease from sunbathing, which also helps. And then I've got a little bralette, which was from Topshop. This was actually in the sale for like £7. Sunglasses is Topshop. Shirt is one of Christian's. I think it's Crew, but I got it from TK Maxx for his birthday once. And then we've got belt, which is from Primark. And then mum shorts, which are ASOS. But yeah, just something cute, casual, and not too hot. Traffic is so bad, like I'm literally 2 seconds out of my house and I'm just sat here and this car is so hot. Oh god, this is not going to help with my shiny situation. And I also didn't take a hay fever tablet, so good job I'm not going to be outside for long, but my eyes are already watering, I'm sure you can tell, and my nose is itchy, so I didn't plan very well. I just threw the camera down to move and I literally moved about 2 meters. Worth it! Oh, half an hour later, 4-minute journey. I'm here! It's so cute! There's so much cute stuff I forgot. Literally no one here and I'm still so awkward at vlogging. But top tip, come on a hot day because this is great. Okay, I got a rug. I'm hoping it's going to look good, but I'm not 100% sure that Christian will be sold on it, so we'll have to get home and try it out. Whew. I just spent £100. But my house is going to look really freaking cute, so I'm not mad. I honestly don't know how that happened though. Like I was going around going like, oh, £4 here, £10 here, £4 here, £3 here, 50p here. Also, IKEA had a sale on. I didn't even know that was a thing. I think I got like one thing in the sale, so not that big news, but stuff. Can you tell how hot it is in this car? Can you? So, let's go home. Hopefully there's no traffic, and I'll show you all the cute stuff I bought. There's people right in front of me loading their car. We made it home, thank God. There was no traffic on the way back, which was a nice surprise, but the sun is very quickly disappearing. So I'm going to try and film just a little haul for you. I bought quite a lot of stuff. As I said, I spent £99.75, or no, £97.50. I've got my receipt in my back pocket for all the prices because I know everyone's interested, and I will try and link as much stuff as I can below. I mean, I just bought it, so it should all still be in stock, so happy days. Lots of researching for me. But I also think I'm then going to spend the rest of the evening putting everything in place, and then I'll also show you that probably tomorrow, just so you can see how I envisioned it. Envisioned how I saw it when I bought it, just so you can see it like put to life. And I think I'm going to start with rugs because they're quite bulky. I've got like everything scattered around me. So yeah, we're going to start with rugs. I kind of whizzed through all of the showrooms and just went straight to like the market hall because everyone knows that's where the goods are. So the first thing I spotted was this rug. Now this purchase probably took me the longest to decide on because I really wanted a hallway runner. If you've watched my house run, you'll know that we've currently got two grey old square carpets pushed together to make a carpet runner, and they just keep coming apart and they're really old and it's just not the one. So I thought I'd invest in a slightly nicer one. I really wanted one of the like woven, like almost tweed feel ones, you know, like not tweed but like wicker mats. Cannot get my words out. But Christian has a really funny thing with like textures. He's not very good with like wood and cardboard and all of those kind of textures, so I just know he'd need it to be soft. So I had to pull back a little bit on my interiors, but so this is quite like a soft touch. I think it's like it's still woven, but it's like wool. I don't know if there's a little picture on it. And this was £27. Is it going to focus? This was £27 and it's just kind of a cream colour with black stripes up and down. I didn't want anything too in your face because I know we usually keep our lounge door open, so it needed to lead straight into the lounge quite seamlessly. And our lounge carpet is, or rug, is like a beige browny colour with cream cross hatching on it. So it kind of needed to be quite neutral. And also I wanted something that if we moved somewhere else, it would also fit that space and wouldn't stand out too much or like become outdated and things like that. So I went for quite a simple rug, but hopefully Christian likes it and it'll be really interesting to see what it actually looks like in the hallway. I'm hoping it will brighten it up a bit because grey carpets are just not doing it for me. The next rug I got is more of a mat and is a very big question mark. In America they always do that thing where they have like a rug in their kitchen, and I really like that, like just by the, God, Amber, get your words out. Just underneath the sink they'll have like a little mat or a rug, and I really like that, and we don't do it here in England like at all. I've currently got one in there just because I bought it spur of the moment whilst in IKEA, and it's just a grey mat. No, not grey. It's not grey. Cream mat, like just like a square of carpet. And it's just not doing for me. It kind of blends in with the tile on the floor anyway, so it's not the best. And then I saw this gorgeous thing. Look at all the colours. This was £6.50 and I love it. It is just like a small rectangle, like it's not huge, but it's got these cute little tassely bits on it, and it's not too like fibery in the sense like Christian can stand on it and won't freak out. And I just thought it would add a bit of colour to the kitchen. Again, in our house tour you would have seen that our kitchen is probably the darkest room in the house, apart from the toilet which has no windows. It just can get quite small and cramped and not very nice in there. So I thought I'd add a bit of colour with this mat. Hopefully it will look alright and won't get as dirty as the last one has. Okay, I'm going to move on to lounge, I think, because they were the two rugs I got. I was doing alright until I got to the candle section. I bought these candles, which are £4.50, and to be completely honest with you, I bought them because I like the colours. There's like a dark dusky pink one, a bit like pale millennial pink, and a white, and I just thought they were really cute for summer. I still like candles throughout summer and they're just floral scent. there were some really cool like neutral ones. There was like a grey brown and then a brown and then a white one. But they smelled of cookies and they were so sweet and sickly, I just couldn't do it. So I got these, and then because they're not in anything, it's just the candle, I just picked up one of these glass coasters to put it on, because I don't think I'll light all three at the same time. So I just picked up one of these. These were £4.50 and the little glass thing was only 50p. I then got this candle, not for the colour because it's not very exciting, but the smell is so good. Can't even get in. It's ginger cake, like it has a little picture on top of what it is, and this was £1, and Jesus Christ, it just smells so good. I couldn't leave it. It's not really a summer scent because like ginger, but I just couldn't leave it behind. I was like, I have to have this. I love ginger cake so much. So yeah, picked that up. Only £1, so not too bad. And then keeping on with like the lounge theme, because that's where I like most of my candles, I got this guy. I think he's so cute. It's just cream and speckled dots on it, like black and brown dots, and this was £3.50, and I just thought it was so cute. I'm just going to pop him on my mantle probably, although I have got a lot of vases on my mantle, but yeah, I just thought he was really sweet and like such a cute shape. They had quite a few different ones of these, but I kind of stick to the neutrals. And to go in that, I bought some of these guys. These were £1.50, which I'm not sure if I was ripped off or not. Let's open it so you can see it properly. It's just little white flowers and some little green leaves, but I think once I cut these down and like just pop one in there, it'd be really cute. And I also bought these because, I mean this isn't from IKEA, but I bought it today, so I'm going to show you. I got this little guy in a charity shop for 50p. It's from Tiger. I looked at the bottom, it is from Tiger, but how cute. So I'm going to shove some of these in there as well, probably. Just for my mantle. Thought it was very cute. I don't know. Then I've also got an old IKEA vase, like the big glass ones, for when Christian buys me flowers. Pardon me, but that doesn't happen that often. So at the moment it's got Poundland fake flowers in it, and it's not really doing the best job. They're like fake sunflowers and like orange things, and you can just tell they're pretty cheap. So I bought some Eucalyptus. I really hope that's right. I think it's Eucalyptus. And these were £2.50 each. £2.50 per thingamajig. And I got 4. So I spent £10 on these. Was that a mistake? Who knows. But the vase is quite big, so I couldn't just buy 2. Because it would look silly, so I bought 4. We'll see. I think it will look really cute. And it will mean that... Do you mind? It will mean that I make more of a feature of it, because I ideally want to have it stood up here throughout all the time, or down by my mirror, so hopefully it will bring it out of hiding and make it look cute for summer. Staying with the lounge, because my dining room is in my lounge, I got a table runner. Yeah, a table runner. It's like this really pretty sand colour. I actually got one of these in my last IKEA hauls, but it's got very dirty since then, and these are only £4, so I thought I'd just pick up another one just in case, because at the moment the one that we have is still, it's a bit gross, but it's still bearable. Like, it's got a bit of orange splattering on it, but nothing, not like a whole jug of tea or anything. So I'm keeping this as a backup, just so that I don't have to freak out every time I spill something. If I spill it out, I just know I've got one spare in the background if I need it. So that's why I got that. Oh, actually no, we're staying on lounge. I got some prints. I was so happy about this. I have wanted prints for this room for such a long time. Ooh, there is a huge bug on my ceiling. Anyway, we have 3 prints in our lounge from a charity shop, which were just used because we have 2 like wooden things sticking out of our wall, so we've just hung them over it. And they just don't really go with the room anymore, so I just wanted to replace them. And I found some really cute prints on IKEA, which were really inexpensive, and then went into the store and they're bloody like £5 off, so I was very happy about that. But I'll show you them, they're still in the packet. There's this one, which is just a load of little eggs. This one, which is like a nature scene in like oils, which is pretty cool. We've got this one, which is pretty simple and is just like a little strand of leaves, which is pretty sweet. And then this one, which is just some pots. But this again is like a really cool, like it looks like it's on canvas, which is really cool to me. And I bought 3, so I know there's 4 prints, but I bought 3 of these big bad boys, 3 frames, which were 40 by 50, so they're pretty big, but just so again we can hang it over, because obviously this is a rented house so we can't nail it in, so they just hang really well when it's like quite a chunky frame, so that's what we've done. And there are 4 prints, but we only need 3, so I'm not sure where the other one will go, but I'm sure we'll find somewhere for it. The frames were £7 each, and where is my receipt? The prints were... I hate IKEA receipts. How the hell am I supposed to understand what any of this says? £7.50. They were £7.50, and on the website I think they're about 15. So yeah, it's half price. Don't mind if I do. We're now moving on to random shit Amber bought in the market hall because she got carried away. So I got some wrapping paper. It's just this kind of like brown paper with white design on. And I really like this because I have a cork board in my room which I like to back. So at the moment it's like a bit of a collage, and I'm just not feeling that vibe anymore. So I'm just going to cut out a square of one of these and just back that. And I've also just run out of wrapping paper because it is Christian's birthday on Wednesday. So I thought it'd be a good idea to stock up some more, and I can use it for multiple things, multiple events, birthdays, occasions and all that. So I thought that was good. And that was £4. And then I do not know why I bought this. I looked at it and thought, oh, that'd be so good if I buy that. And then I walked away. And then I came back to it and picked it up because I was like, nope, gotta have it. Because it was in the sale. So it's these light bulbs, not light bulbs, fairy lights, which are light bulbs. They're really cute. They're not like the really big ones. They're like the slightly smaller ones. I'm not sure if I can open this. But just because I think the big ones might be a bit invasive. Us and our neighbours share a very... like, I only said shallow, a very short fence, so I didn't want to be like too intruding on their space, you know. So I just thought I'd buy some little ones. They're not actually outdoor lights either, they're indoor ones, but we have a bit where we can just hang them and take them down, which will be good. Oh, they're cute. So yeah, like this. So they are actually bigger than I thought they were going to be, but they're not like the big industrial ones. But yeah, I just think that's really cute, and the picture on it has like a really warm light, so hopefully they're warm, because I don't really like white lights, so we'll see. Is that everything? I was going to say something. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to tell you the price. So they were originally £22 and they were down to 15. And I thought for those kind of lights, because they're like really hard to find and also so expensive when you do find them, I thought £15 wasn't a bad shout. And me and Christian are going to be having a lot of summer events happening. We're going to be doing lots of barbecues, and I've got my girlfriends from school coming up for like 4 days, so they will definitely get some use. So yeah, I just thought they were cute, so I bought them. And yeah, that is everything I got. I think you can agree, it's quite a lot. I did get a bit carried away, but we'll see in the morning if I regret it. Right now I'm pretty happy with my purchases. But yeah, it was quite a lot, not gonna lie. But it only took me an hour, and when you think about it that way, that is impressive. Okay, so I'm going to spend the rest of the evening, because it's now like it's 6 o'clock, setting all of these up and just seeing where they look best and putting everything in place, which you will see very soon. Probably next thing you'll see. Enjoy! Okay, so here is the rug in action. I love it. I think it's great. It fits the space really well. And I mean, it was only £27. And it definitely does just brighten up that hallway a little bit extra and helps just lead straight through into the other room. And this is what our prints are looking like. I think they look really good. I'm actually so happy with these. They kind of suit the yellow toned walls really well. And there's just hints of yellow and green throughout this whole space. So I think they're really cute. So this is the little pot I got. I think it's so cute, and I've just stuck some of the little greeneries in there. And then moving along the mantle, I've just popped some more in this pot. So I think that's really cute. And then moving down, we've just got the eucalyptus in the vase that I was talking about. And I think that looks really like realistic, which I really love, and helps just even out the greenery. And then the candles are there as well. And here are the bulbs. We've currently just put them in the tree just because we haven't got any evening events going on, no barbecues or anything like that, so they're safer here than in the rain, but they look really cute. We had them on yesterday during a movie and it was really sweet. And lastly, here is the rug in the kitchen. I think this is a great pop of colour, and as you can see, like, our tiles are kind of cream toned, so the cream rug definitely didn't work. It's really sweet. And that is it for my IKEA haul. I hope you really liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I post videos every Sunday, so hopefully I'll see you next week. Bye!